Hello, this is Curtis Butts, San Diego, California. This is my GeyserSteam 4-person spa. I love it. The outside came good. These guys really assembled it really good, and I'm loving the purchase. The inside is gorgeous. It's very roomy. And here we go inside, and I've had mine for about 6 months, and it is gorgeous. So the inside, the good quality, is mold free, and it's easy to clean. So if you do purchase this, I hope you enjoy it, and your family and friends definitely will enjoy it, and you will definitely get a lot of compliments on your new purchase. It looks really good in the backyard. So thank you guys. Thank you for the great customer service. Have a beautiful day. Okay, my name is Curtis Butts. I live in San Diego, California. I've been here for about 40 years, and my profession, I'm in law enforcement. I'm a first responder.
Awesome. And how did you got into steam rooms? Tell us like how
Um,
what do you
I
like there?
started off I started off loving steam rooms. I went to a nice resort called the Grand Mayan in Cancun and Puerto Vallarta, and I got a taste of the steam room, and I really felt rejuvenated afterwards. And I got in and did some research on the medical, and when it told me that it clears up your allergies, it helps your skin out, and it pretty much helps you with any kind of allergies and breathing at night, and it just make me sleep better. So I was like, okay, well, let me give this a try. So I went to 24-hour fitness. I tried theirs, but the problem I had with that is that there was no privacy. Too many people walking around, nude, and the cleanness wasn't there that I wanted. So I went on Google. I Googled, and they kept giving me infrared rooms. And I wanted a wet steam room that's pretty much mold free, and that would give me the same that 24-hour fitness and the 5-star resort that my timeshare owned. So I went out, I kept checking for about 6 months, and then I ran across Geyser Steamer, and I was really really curious and hectic about it, not unsure because you guys were located in Florida and I was in California. And first thing I told myself was, if anything goes wrong, how would you communicate with these people to get the problem solved when they're 3,000 miles away? And so that was my biggest concern. But when I seen the setup on the computer, I liked the outside description, and I knew it would be a good entertainment piece with the 3 other pieces that I purchased. So I went from there, and I did my research on the pricing. Your pricing was excellent, and things were, as I did more research, I seen the response of other people liking the quality of it and how it holds up in the weather. So, and I've owned mines for now, I say about 6 months, and my coworkers, my family members, it's been a great entertainment piece, but my health has been better by using this.
Awesome, love to hear it. How have you noticed your health changing since you got it?
I noticed that my asthma's been great. I noticed that the allergy, because I live in the back of a canyon, has went down. The pollen, they keeps and I noticed that I sleep better because it's got a lot of toxic. And since I've been owning it for the last 6 months, I've noticed that it has lowered the migraines that I usually get from the pollen and the allergies, which has been pretty much eliminated, which I'm very impressed. 6 months. So it was well worth the purchase for the medical benefits I'm getting right now.
That's awesome. Um, and which model do you have, and how did you decided to go for that one?
I wanted it as an entertainment piece because I have family members that fly in from the East Coast. So I went with the 4-person outdoor one, and I like the glass. I love the music that you're capable. The speakers are, I like the glass, and I can carry a Bluetooth speaker inside. It's great. Sometimes it's waterproof, so it works out great. And I just like the humidity of how it keeps it solid in there, and it lets you know. Usually about 15-minute waiting period, and then once you get in there, um, it's best not to set it no higher than 125. 110, 115, which you guys prescribe, is the best for guests. I've built myself up to 125, but it's a monster. But it's a good challenge. It goes higher, but you better be ready because
Yeah.
it's full on. You getting the full on compression, and without 8 other people in the jacuzzi like they have. I mean, in the steam room like they have at 25 Fitness and the resorts. The privacy of your home is incredible owning this.
True. And so far, how long have you had the steam room for now?
I've had the steam room for about 4 to 6 months. I think about 6 months now. And I have enjoyed it. I use it 3 times a week. I usually warm it up 15 minutes and I hang in there for about 2 cycles of 15 minutes. You at 125, it's a monster. You only can handle it for 15. I take a 5-minute break, cool off period, hydrate myself, and then I go back in.
Nice. Do you remember how was and how did you feel the first time you tried it?
The first time I tried it, you have to get your breathing down because it's a lot more pure than what they have at the gym. You're getting one-on-one contact with the steam and then the scent that you can put the aroma that you want, which makes it great for family members and kids. You can put the aroma that you like and it smells when you first open the door, but you have to get your breathing technique down. You have to get used to the heat and you have to build up to it. So when I first started it, I started at 90 and I've built myself up to about temperature 125 is the max. Anything above that right now, I can't handle it, but other people can.
Right. How long does it take? You said you like it at 125 and it's really hot, but how long does it take to reach that temperature? And once it reaches that, how long would you say you can stay inside?
It takes about 15 to 10 minutes to get to that temperature, and I only can stay inside no more than 15 minutes at the max, and I have to take a 5-minute break. But if you bring it down to 110 to 115, like you guys suggest, you can comfortably stay in it for about 20 minutes.
Right.
Um, Definitely be ready for your pores to open up. Definitely be ready for the sweat, and it definitely will bring out the toxins. Even if you don't want to sweat, you're going to sweat in there. So it's very impressive.
Right, right. And about cleaning the unit, how do you clean it and how often do you have to clean it? Just
I
use it.
clean the I clean the unit about twice a week. I use it about 3 times, and I use something like Simple Green, the gentle stuff that you guys suggested, gentle Simple Green, not the full strength. And I pretty much spray it down. And when you finish using it every time, you should always take a squeegee do it from the top of the ceiling, let the water drop down on the floor, and then do the walls. And as you do that, you'll notice that the steam, even though you cut the machine off, it'll dry majority of it up. But I have no mold issue, no leak issue, and it's sealed good. So that's the impressive part about me. The material is great quality and it looks good. So when people come in, they look at it and like, wow, this is nice. And they look at me, very very impressed.
Nice. Um, okay, and now when you were looking to buy the steam room, um, how long were you said you started looking and you saw some infrared options, then you got into us. How long were you looking for a steam room? How long were you in the market for?
I
And
say
once you
from
found us, once you found us, like, how long did it took you to pull the trigger and decide to buy?
I've looked for a steam room approximately about 3 months, and I couldn't find anything that would, I checked in the San Diego area, I checked in the Midwest area, and I couldn't find anything nearby the showrooms that had a true steam room. They had infrared rooms, they had Swedish rooms, which you do the rocks and you put water over it. But I want to see a full steam room experience like I do at a 5-star resort in Mexico. So it took me about 3 months, and then I came across you guys on Google, and it showed me, and I started comparing the prices. But once I seen the video of a true steam room and seen the steam room, work for the people that was enjoying it, I say, this is what I'm looking for. And after doing research, making contact with you guys on the phone, you guys let me talk to prior customers. And then I felt secure to pull a trigger, and I bought the steam room, and I have no regrets. It's been the best.
Nice. And after you bought it, from the moment you bought it to till you got it, how long was the delivery? How was the customer service experience, the support? Talk to us a little bit about that.
It took about 10 to 14 days to come on the freight. After the freight got to San Diego, the company that you guys had, they automatically contacted me and they set up a delivery date. After they do a delivery date, then the truck comes on, a big freight truck comes to your neighborhood. They bring it down, and then they lower it and they deliver it in the driveway. And then you guys set up a couple professionals that will pretty much set it up in the backyard. And it takes pretty much, professional wise done right, I say a good 4 to 6 hours to do it right and to have the right glue, to have it sealed properly. But the delivery was good. The freight guy was totally nice. And then I had a couple of family members help me unload it after we unwrapped it from the freight, and we just laid it out in the backyard. And professionally putting it up will definitely be the way to go, because it's a lot of detail, a lot of sealing, a lot of screws, but you would definitely be happy. And the customer service was awesome, because anything that was missing or anything that needed to be added to the steam room, Ethan made sure that it got to me within 24 hours. Amazon had it on the porch and it was set up good. And with the delivery, the freight, and the professional installation, you guys took care of the communication. Only thing I had to do is give you my address and my phone number, and it worked out great. So as a customer, I'm fully satisfied.
Awesome, man. Love to hear that. And if you had to choose one thing, like out of our steam room, what would you be your favorite part about Geyser?
My favorite part about Geyser is the customer service. Whenever I have any kind of questions, I have any kind of problems, they know that it's under warranty. They know that I bought the extended warranty, but they full on listen. They ask me to do a video, and then they send me the part with no questions asked. And then they very courtesy saying, hey, we're sorry that that part didn't work, but this next part we same. So any problem you have, you show them the video, they will come up with a solution. You give them about 24 hours to 48 hours at the longest, and then you will notice that Amazon will have that issue thing situated there, and then they will set up the installation guy to come back to fix that issue. So that's my favorite part, because I purchased just 3,000 miles away from San Diego, and to get that communication and knowing that I spent $14,000 and didn't get blowed off, I got great customer service, that beats it all. That's why that's my favorite part. Just customer service, returning my calls, staying with the emails, answer my video, and returning my questions at a reasonable time, since different time zone, but you work with me. So that was good. And even after I had it set up, I still had some questions, and you guys had your purchase, you got paid, but you still took good quality customer service to me even after I purchased it. So I thank you, and I tell many of my first responder coworkers, this is the way to go.
That's great. Well, Curtis, just to wrap things up, last thing I have for you is, if you were talking to someone who's considering getting either a steam room or a dry sauna, someone that's in the market or starting to look, would you have any last words for them? Anything you would tell that person?
Geyser Steamer is the way to go. They give you great customer service. They guarantee the product. The product is mold free, which was huge for me. And it's an easy cleaning process and it dries well. So the material they gave me is holding up outside really good. The steam room, it made it through rain. It made it through. We had a couple windy days here that the roof was gone and the rain came down and the steam room drained with no problems, no issues inside. So if you're getting Geyser Steamer, you're doing the best thing, because to me, the quality and the product is the best on the market. I promise you, you will have no regrets. Thank you.